Hello pupils. Today we will look at the topic of secondary storage devices, which is found in your book at the page 18. So you open your book at page 18. So why do we use secondary storage devices? We use this device or these devices if we want to transfer a content from a computer to another computer, or another situation where we use secondary storage devices is, for example, you have worked on your computer and you need to give your teacher your work to correct. So how will you do it? Will you take your whole computer and take it to school? No. You will save it in one of these devices so that the teacher can access it in school. In any of the computer present at school, he must plug the device and then he will be able to access the content. So, now take your pencil and we will note something. It is used to transfer content from one computer to another. Now, let's look at the different examples of secondary storage devices that we can use. We can use a CD. When you buy a CD, you will find that it is written CD on it. So the second one is a DVD, and on the DVD it is written also. This is a hard disk. The hard disk is inside the system unit. It is not outside. But you have a different type of hard disk called external hard disk. External means outside. It is outside the system unit. Another example is pen drive, and another example loss that we will see is a memory card. These are devices in which we can save our data and bring it somewhere else. Now we will see that where do we plug in or where do we put those secondary storage devices in our system unit. We must plug it into our system unit so that we can access what content is there in it. So first, a CD or a DVD. Where will we place it? We will place it in the CD or DVD drive. Second one, memory card. Where do we place it? In the memory card slot. I will suggest you to note it. Where do we plug it? A CD, it is in a CD or DVD drive. Where do we insert a memory card. It is in a memory card slot. Where do we plug an external hard disk? It is in the USB port. You will ask me why. Because the wire which is connected or which is found, it is a part of the external hard disk, this wire. The end of the wire is a USB cable. Therefore, the USB cable must be plugged into the USB port. I will tell you again. The cable which is connected or which is a part of the external hard disk is a USB cable. So you must plug it in the USB port. Again, the pen drive now. The pen drive is plugged in the USB port. Let's write it again. Pen drive, it is in USB port. And a hard disk. Hard disk is inside the system unit. We can't remove it unless someone opens the system unit. Okay? These are where the secondary storage devices are connected to our system unit. Now, turn your book on the next page, which is page 19. Now, we will compare the storage capacity. That is, which device can store or can keep more information in it. Where you can keep more pictures, more files in the device. First, you will be able to store more information in a hard disk. A hard disk can store more information than a DVD and more information compared to a CD. So, what can you conclude? That a hard disk has the highest storage capacity. It can store the highest amount compared in those free ones. And among the free, which one can store the smallest amount of information? It is the CD. So we write smallest here. And you can also draw an arrow from highest to lowest. Highest amount of information we can store in a hard disk. After hard disk, the highest amount will be a DVD. Then less than a DVD, we will get a CD. So, before you store your information, before you transfer your information in the devices, you must see what capacity you need. Will the space be enough so that you can keep your information? Now, We shall work the exercises below. The activity is I tick the computer part which stores information. First, let's observe what is given to us. The first picture, what is this? It is the monitor. So take your pencil and write here below the picture. It is the monitor. The second one, what is this? It is the hard disk. And what is the third picture? It is the mouse. So, between these three computer parts, which one stores information, keeps information in it? It is not the monitor. We see our work on the monitor. We use the mouse to move around the desktop. So the answer is the hard disk. We take our pencil and put a tick near hard disk. Now let's continue on page 20. Now activity 5. Identifying storage devices. The first question, I tick the hard disk. First, let's identify and then we will put the answer. The first one, what is this? It is a pen drive. So you write together pen drive. And the second one, what is this? It is a hard disk. So, which one is a hard disk? The first one or the second one? The answer is the second one. So, you put a tick here. Let's continue. Number 2. I tick the pen drive. Again, you write the name of the device and then we will put the tick. First, what is this? It is a CD. The second one, what is this? It is a pen drive. So, where will we put the tick? Near the first one or the second one? Near the second one. Now, question number 3. I tick the memory card. First, let's identify. The first one is a DVD, and the second one is a memory card. So, what's the correct answer? The first one or the second one? It's the second one. So, we put a tick here. Okay? Now, we will continue to work on the next page, which is page 21. Now, activity 6. We will compare the storage devices. Okay? The first question, I circle the device which stores more information. Which one can store more information? A hard disk or a CD? The answer is hard disk. So we must circle the picture of the hard disk. Next question, number 2. I circle the device which stores more information. Which one can store more information, a CD or a DVD? The answer is DVD. So we will circle the picture of the DVD. Like this. You can circle well. Now, next question. I circle the device which stores less information. It is mentioned less, not more. So, what storage device can store less information? A hard disk or a DVD? Less in between those two is DVD. So, we will circle the picture DVD. I hope that you have understood the lesson. Why do we use a storage devices? And where do we put it or we plug it in our system unit? That's all for the lesson of today. Thanks for your attention.